Hi everyone, this is Naina from Angelic Echoes. Welcome back to my channel, and I just want to thank uh, the few of you that have reached out to me and shared your sympathies and condolences around my loss of a family member. It means the world to me. I'm very, very grateful to you. Thank you so much. So today we're going to connect with what do we need to know about the month of March. So I'm going to start with the month of March, and then we're going to go into twin flames in the same video. So let's just get a feel for what do we need to know for the month of March. Thank you, angels. I'm bringing in the divine structure for twin flame readings. Thank you, angels. What do we need to know about the month of March for everyone watching? What do we need to know? Do they know we are twin flames and timing for communication? Wow. This is interesting. Okay, so the decks that I thought I need to bring in is not the ones I'm going to bring in first. So you obviously a twin. If you're watching this, you're probably a twin flame, very likely. Okay, so the two questions are, do they know we are twin flames, which is what could be on your mind, whether your divine masculine knows if you are twin flames, and you could be the divine feminine watching. And you want to know about when will they communicate, timing for communication for the month of March. So what I feel is that it's very likely that some of you could receive communication in this month of March, or things are moving forward in the month of March that's going to bring in communication, and hence these messages are coming out for the month of March. And I feel that your twin could definitely be connecting with this connection that they share with you in a very deep and profound way, that they definitely know that you are one. So I'm going to bring in the right decks. I'm pausing the video. Okay, so I'm going to bring in the Angel Answers Oracle to answer these questions. Okay, so thank you, angels. And if we need further clarity, I'll bring in other decks as well. So thank you, angels. Let's answer the question, do they know we are twin flames and timing for communication? Thank you, angels. Okay, so we've got 3 cards: trust, improving health, and there's something better. So if this is a question that's on your mind about whether they know your twin flames, you've been guided to trust, because they will know in time. I feel that they are healing, and through the healing process they will gain the necessary epiphanies and downloads of information to understand this connection that you share, without necessarily caring about the label, but they will understand what this means. And that there will be something better coming in instead of what you're worrying about. So I feel what the angels are actually saying here is that trust that they are doing the work, they are improving, and in time you will get something even better than just a mere text message. That's what I feel the angels are actually saying here. There will be something better coming in than just, a text message, because they're improving their health in such a way that they will actually be able to commit to you for long term. That's what I feel you need to know. But I also want to bring in other decks to answer this question. So thank you, angels. Anything else we need to know? Do they know we're twin flames? And let's answer that question with this deck first. Do they know we are twin flames? Do they know we are twin flames on some deep level, or even consciously? Do they understand the connection? Thank you, angels. Yeah, similar cards. So all right, so yeah, this is about, so I feel these questions could definitely be on your mind. That's why the angels are guiding me to answer these questions. So this is obviously, your patience will be rewarded again, because I feel they will know in time as they're improving health, as we've seen in the other cards. You are meant to proceed without knowing. So I feel that this is not important for you to know right now. Whatever's hidden is actually a blessing in disguise. And yeah, before you give up, things are going to definitely shift. So you've been guided not to give up. I feel you've been guided not to give up. I feel you need to surrender and let go, because there's something better on the horizon than what you are waiting for, which is communication. That's what you need to know. That's what you need to know right now, okay? So I want to actually then talk about what does this month of March actually hold. And I'm going to bring in the Witching Hour Oracle first to start with. about the month of March as a general message, okay? What do we need to know about the month of March? Thank you, angels. The month of March in terms of the energy of the month of March. As we full swing now into the energy of the fire horse. So we've got one card here, which is knowing. And this is about taking the first steps. Yeah, so this is about you and your person knowing that you need to take the first step in whatever it is that you want and go for it. That you have to start somewhere. I also feel this is a sign of new beginnings coming in. Definitely new beginnings coming in. And this could also be between now and the next new moon. And there's an inner knowing about what step to take as well. So this could definitely be about your twin, if you're a twin flame watching, about knowing that they need to take a first step towards the divine feminine. They know that, they're working out how to do that. And this could happen between now and the next new moon, or something's definitely shifting between now and the next new moon to take that first step. And this again could mean taking the first step in releasing what they need to release, or reaching out to you, or healing what they need to heal in terms of letting go of, again, things that no longer serve, which is social circles, situations, circumstances, addictions, and behavior, making positive changes in their life. This could even be for you as the divine feminine, if you're a divine feminine watching, that you need to take the first step in also achieving your goals and dreams and fulfilling your own goals and dreams, because you are getting information and downloads about what you need to do in your own life as well, and that you do not wait for your twin. Do what you need to do to fulfill your own dreams. And this is an inner knowing. And if you don't know as yet, I feel you will know in this month of March, because that information will be provided to you either through dreams, through signs, synchronicities, through even conversations with people. Pay attention to conversations with people. You could even get this through ideas in your mind, divinely guided ideas in your mind that could be surfacing, or even through, like I said, signs and synchronicities, where about messages you see that may resonate with you, and you would know. There's an inner knowing to take the first step. And obviously, if you're not a twin flame watching, again, this is also applicable to you, about taking the first step to achieve whatever it is that you want to achieve, because you know what you need to do. There's an inner knowingness here, and that's what you need to know for the month of March. So I feel that this is going to be a good time to actually take that next step, because it will work in your favor. That's what you need to know. So now I'm going to bring in the Moonology for the week ahead, because we do have the full moon coming in, and we need to understand what is this going to bring in. And this is now, I'm going to do an overall energy, and then I'm going to do twin flames. Okay, so thank you, angels. The overall energy with this full moon, what do we need to know? Okay, so we've got here embracing the flow of life. So this is about going with the flow in life, surrendering, and just when you're in the flow, you are divinely guided. You would act on your intuition, because there's no resistance to flow. So the more you are in the ebb and flow of life, the more things will feel effortless and would feel easier and simpler for you, because you're going with the natural flow of where you're being guided to go, or where you're being led to. So this is about not resisting whatever's coming in, and just continue to surrender and go with the flow. And obviously pay attention to your intuition, because this is about your intuition guiding you the more connected you are. And obviously just trusting that wherever you're being led to is for the highest good anyway, and will serve you in the long run. So that's the overall message for the full moon coming in. So thank you, angels. What do we need to know about the divine masculines for this full moon? The divine feminines with this full moon. The energy of the divine feminine with the full moon and the week ahead. I should say the week ahead as well. Thank you, angels. And the journey, because this full moon will definitely impact the week ahead, okay, or influence the week ahead. Now I want to bring in the witching hour oracle for the divine masculine. Thank you, angels. The divine feminine for the week ahead, considering we're in the new month of March, and the journey. Thank you, angels. And last but not the least, I want to bring in, I intended to bring in the, where is it now? Where is it? Aha. Sorry, I had it here. Bringing in the Angels and Ancestors Oracle as well, okay, for the week ahead. Thank you, angels. What do we need to know about the week ahead? The week ahead for the Divine Feminine. That's a lot happening with the Divine. Wow. Okay. There's a lot happening here with these cards. Okay. So let's start with the Divine Masculine to understand what is happening with the Divine Masculine first for the week ahead, and then we'll go to the Divine Feminine and then the journey. So the Divine Masculine is clearing their mind space and clearing their space to be able to understand and process what they need to do and take that next step, as we've seen for the month of March. Okay, so this is about clearing their head space, and this is what they focused on, clearing their head space to know what they need to do next, clearing their mind to see things through clarity and look past the illusion, clearing their mind to release negativity, fear, and doubt, and to actually overcome the ego by listening to their intuition. And this is what the energy of the Divine Masculine in the week ahead. And we've got your last quarter moon in Gemini. And even though this is a full moon coming in the week ahead, Gemini is also about communication as well. So I feel they're trying to gain clarity of how to move forward and what to communicate, to speak their truth, to the Divine Feminine and others as well. And they're finding balance in the week ahead. Okay, so this full moon energy is going to help them to find balance, to clear their mind and find balance. So this is about also letting go of distractions and find balance in their life through not, working multiple jobs or long hours or trying to juggle too many things, but actually gain balance and clarity in their space to be able to be grounded and centered, to be able to do the right thing moving forward, because they are being guided through the signs they're seeing. So they're seeing signs which is going to help them to step into their power. So they're being guided to actually know what next step to take. They are being guided on what to do next, okay? And trust your talents in changing times, okay? This is about, again, solutions and decisions coming in to be able to learn to trust themselves. And I feel they're learning to trust themselves, that they are capable and very, very deserving of doing the right thing, making the right decisions, and obviously having what they desire and want. And so they're working on solutions to be able to follow their heart and follow their intuition and guidance. And by doing that, they're obviously clearing their mind, finding the balance, because they're following the signs they're seeing. And yeah, look at you. We've got take charge. Take charge with authority. And this is the Divine Masculine in their power. Okay, we've also got the stag sort of antlers here, which is the Divine Masculine ready to take charge of their life, stepping into authorities, following their heart and following through with what is it that they actually desire with confidence, bravery, and courage. And this is what's coming in the week ahead. This is the energy of the Divine Masculine moving into becoming that Emperor energy and a Divine Masculine powerful energy that they are, to be able to take control of their life, become the magician of their life, to move things forward. And it's interesting that we've seen this, because obviously for the overall energy of March, we've seen the energy is to take the first step. And this is what the Divine Masculine is preparing for in the week ahead, okay? So for the Divine Feminine, we've got to talk less and feel more. I feel this is the Divine Feminine being guided to connect with the heart space and open their heart to love, to also feel the Divine Masculine within, and to be able to also process the Divine Feminine's emotions and feelings, to release what no longer serves, and to also connect with their higher self through the emotions as well. And this feeling, and what I'm feeling here, is also about being able to feel more. If you want to manifest something, Divine Feminine, you got to feel it actually to create it, than just speaking about it. So talking is obviously helpful, but you got to feel it to create it as well. Be in the energy of feeling what it would be like to have what is it that you actually desire. Feel it to create it and manifest it quickly. And that's what this full moon is also bringing in, an opportunity to manifest and create what you want. And you are also seeing the bigger picture. If you're a Divine Feminine watching, you're seeing the bigger picture. You are understanding the bigger picture. I feel that you could be also going through an awakening to be able to see the bigger picture And you're being guided to see the bigger picture as well through everything you're going through. And when you feel the connection with your twin, you will realize that you're never actually separate. You are one, and that you are connected always, and you are already in communication in a different dimension. Okay. And yeah, this is about spirit is always with you. Spirit is overwatching you, overseeing you. And this is also about respecting spirit in terms of understanding that everything is happening, with a higher picture and a bigger picture in mind. So I feel like what I feel the angels are saying here is that you're being guided to respect that there's a bigger picture of what's happening in your journey. Even if you can't see it and, you're being despondent about it or being disheartened about it or even angry about it for that matter, the angels are saying respect the angels and the divine to understand that there is a bigger picture taking place, even if you may not understand what is actually going on, because there's more than one person involved. It's not just about you and your twin. There's other people involved in the situation that is growing at a soul level, that has also signed up for this growth and also learning what they need to learn. And it impacts them as well to prepare them for what's next in their own life. So there's a lot of moving pieces in the puzzle that needs to be considered, which is the bigger picture. So it's not just about you and your twin coming back together. And I feel that you're being guided to respect the divine and the angels to understand the bigger picture, so that you are out of, feeling like you're not supported or you're not heard or seen, because you are heard and seen and your prayers are being answered. So there's a double message there. The one is that you are being guided to see the bigger picture, and some of you would see the bigger picture. And for some of you, you're being guided to respect that there is a bigger picture involved, and that it's not just about you and your twin coming back together only. There's other people involved as well, which the divine has under control. That's what you need to know. The divine is orchestrating and coordinating the best outcome for everyone involved. And yeah, you are being guided to connect with your emotions. Isn't this interesting? Because this came out twice in different ways. Talk less, feel more, connect with your emotions. And that's what I was saying here. Connect with your emotions. Connect with how you feel. It's okay to feel what you're feeling. Journal what you're feeling. Release what you're feeling. If you are feeling emotional in the week ahead, and you could be feeling emotional in the week ahead where you're missing your twin, or you feeling a little bit of a high and low energy, but you've been guided to acknowledge it, feel it, and release it as well. And yes, trust your instincts. And this speaks to about seeing the bigger picture. You've been guided to trust your intuition and instincts and see things from a higher perspective in the week ahead. And stay rooted and grounded, because there's a healing energy taking place as well within you, divine feminine. So you've been guided, and I feel Archangel Raphael's helping you to heal and to stay rooted and grounded. But you've been guided to stay rooted and grounded by trusting your instincts, by seeing the bigger picture and trusting your instincts, because you are growing within the situation. So whatever challenges you're facing, you are growing within it. You're becoming wiser and wiser through these challenges, which is also what this journey is about and what you've signed up for. So through all the challenges grow you, help you to become more resilient, but you will get through this because you are being divinely supported and guided. And that's what I feel the angels are also saying here. You are being watched over, even if you feel you're alone, because you are growing through the situation. And that was the plan of why you came here in the first place, to be able to grow as a soul, but to also help others through what you've learned as a light worker. So you are the student and the teacher on this journey. And for the journey, we've got step up and lead. Okay, so this is about taking that first step and lead. And I feel this is the divine masculine being guided to step up and lead and take charge and face their fears and actually leave what no longer serves. And for the divine feminine, you've been guided to step up and lead in whatever circumstances you're in, whether it's your job, career, your family situations. You will feel like you are in the energy and power of stepping up and leading. So I do feel that this energy is going to bring about a lot of confidence and power in both twins as well. And trust that all will be well. So both divine masculine and feminine are being guided by the angels to trust that everything will be well, because you are loved. Know you are loved. You're not alone. So irrespective of what's happened in the past, you are loved. You're not alone. And everything will turn out in your favor. because yes, you do share deep bonds with each other. So it could be that you have a loved one in, you could have a pet as a loved one in any shape or form. This could be, somebody that you've missing in the that has deceased or has passed on as well, or on the other side that you also share deep bond with, that's also guiding you. I feel this could even be a spirit animal guiding you in the week ahead as well. But I also feel this is about the fact that you and your twin share a deep bond, because you have this familiar type of there's a familiarity between the two of you, because you are one anyway. You understand each other like no other, you get each other like no other, you are the most compatible with each other, and you seamlessly complement each other. And that's what you also need to know. But I also feel you are being guided by loved ones that have passed on in heaven, and you could even have a pet in your reality that is loyal to you and is guiding you. And I also feel this is, even though this is a dog or wolf, I'm connecting, this could be a wolf or a dog. So you're being guided to listen to your intuition. At the same time, the dog is a sign of loyalty, that your divine masculine is loyal to you, divine feminine. And yeah, you could be mourning something that you're letting go. Okay, so I feel that this is about releasing. This is about releasing and crossing over, because you are releasing something that needs to go, and you could be mourning that. It could be painful to release it, but you are releasing it because there's something better for you, and that's what you've been guided to move towards. So you are crossing the veil. So I feel that you are moving over to the other side, in terms of crossing the bridge to move towards something better for you, both divine masculine and feminine, which is towards each other, because you're moving beyond ancestral patterns. So both you and your twin are moving beyond ancestral patterns, and you have to release past life patterns in order to not repeat them in this life and many lifetimes to come, should you be born again. And that's what this is, okay? And yes, retreat and recharge. So if you're feeling things are quite overwhelming in the week ahead, you've been guided to retreat and recharge, to center yourself and ground yourself, especially if you're feeling like it's painful to let go what you need to go. You've been guided to center yourself, meditate and ground yourself, because there's a decision being made to choose a path. And I feel this is the divine masculine. I feel this is the divine masculine mourning and releasing past life patterns, as well as the divine feminine here. So I feel the past life patterns is both twins, but I feel that this is the divine masculine needing to release, and is preparing to release what needs to go, and is obviously centering and grounding themselves in order to choose a direction which is going to lead them to where their heart space actually is, where their passion is, where their heart space is, because they're ready to be loved and they want to share the love as well. And that's what you need to know. So this is the divine masculine preparing to embrace the love and to center themselves, and preparing to release what needs to go, and working out how to do that, because they know they need to release patterns that no longer serve them, especially if they do not want to repeat the patterns in this life or any other lifetime to come, because their passion is being ignited. And I feel this is for the divine feminine. And it says here, let love and let yourself be loved. They're ready to open their heart to the divine feminine, because they're ready to receive love and to give love to the divine feminine. So this is the energy. So I feel overall the divine masculines are definitely preparing to take the next step. Whether you see the next step or not is dependent on your journey, but they definitely move into the next step of doing something, taking some sort of action. And the divine feminine is being guided to connect with her emotions as the feminine energy, in order to see the bigger picture and to respect that there's a bigger picture involved, because you are growing wise within the situation. If you're divine feminine watching, there's a lot taking place right now. There's a release taking place. Both you and your twin are loved and supported. And this is a time for opening up to, hearts opening, your heart chakra is activated. This is the time the month of March is a time for both you and your twin opening up in your heart space to each other, by loving each other and embracing the connection wholeheartedly, and releasing anything that's standing in the way. So all obstacles are being cleared. That's what I'm feeling with this. Obstacles are being removed, things are clearing out, because your twin is ready to share love and to be loved as well. And so are you, Divine Feminine. So you both of your heart chakra spaces are opening up to embrace this loving connection. So I hope this helps. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you for your love and support always. Take care. Enjoy your week. Bye.